Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today, back for another episode of the Dungeon series. I believe this is already episode 5 of the series. If you guys do want to come check out the Dungeon server, please consider using the custom IP royal.enchantedmc.net, as whenever you guys use this custom IP, it does directly support me in the channel, and this server is Bedrock and Java compatible. So I will be leaving the Bedrock Port and the Bedrock IP also linked down below in the description. Anyways guys, we are hopping straight into today's episode. We have plenty of updates from the last one. First things first, I have all of these lucky blocks in my inventory because I've just been straight up grinding, only doing the wooden sword method, straight getting swings in. So let's open up all of these. Some of these definitely are rare lucky blocks. I just don't remember which ones anymore. So I'm gonna spam open all of these, and we just want to see totem boxes. And I have one in my inventory. Okay, it's just a tier 2. I think I accidentally opened that like a little too fast. It is what it is. Let's see what type of totem we got. We got a tier 2 souls, 1.5x. That actually isn't bad at all, but I don't know if we need that. And then the rest, we didn't get anything good. And no, my tier 2 souls totem is better than this one, but we will hang on to it just in case we get more that we can actually combine with. Now, I have been grinding off camera, guys, and I have so many candles. It is actually kind of insane. But in today's episode, you guys can probably already tell by the title, I have been AFKing, and we are now the maxed out level sword. We have unlocked every single enchant on the server. I am sword level 933. I also have 116 trillion souls and 10 trillion essence to spend in today's intro clip as well. But yeah, let me go ahead and grab up all of these gray candles real quick because I actually have a lot of them, and we're going to be crafting straight totem skin boxes for today's intro, and hopefully we just go crazy. Oh wait, slash zone and then crafting right here. I don't know how many we're going to be able to make, but it should be like a lot. Hold on, we still can craft more. I just need some more of these candles real quick. Bang, bang, bang. All right, I believe this is going to be the max amount here in 1 second. And yeah, we are out of gray candles. But that gives us 8 totem skin boxes for today's intro as well, which is really, really good. So let's open these up and pray we just win something insane. I saw Heroic post like an ocean skin, I think it was called, in like the Discord. And that skin was absolutely insane. So if I could win that, that would be beautiful. Wait, devil skin. I believe that's a new one as well. Let's just keep opening these. Shadow skin and then another shadow skin. I don't think we got anything too insane, but we'll take a look right here. Boom. I see a couple of new ones off the rip. Wait, ice skin. Oh, dude, I thought this was like my other blue one. This one's still pretty decent though. Multiplier boost 0.05%, 1.9% luck boost on the double drops, credit finder and totem experience. Maybe it's kind of mid. This one I think is actually better. Whoa, a 0.24x damage boost, 0.25x enchant. That is actually really good. I think that's the best one we might have pulled. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything here. These flower skins are like relatively mid. So flame skin is a multiplier boost, but a multiplier towards what? Oh, a multiplier towards your totem, I'm guessing. I'm not entirely sure. I think the flame skin is decent. And then this one, oh my god, devil skin is actually insane. We get a tool boost, a pass boost, and then a really good enchant boost, and a shard boost is better than nothing. So honestly, that is not half bad. I don't really care about the death skins or the angels. So I think we're going to equip the shadow skin right here for the enchant multiplier and the damage multiplier. And then we're going to unequip this and equip the devil skin right here. Bang. There we go. This is what the totems are looking like so far. My enchant totem is still really bad. Hopefully in today's episode, we can actually pull a better one. Because in today's video, guys, we are going to be focusing on rebirths once again. Because if I do slash G top, we're actually G top number 8. And take a look at this. We're ranked 8th on the entire server. And Heroics Guild has popped up on Guild top. They are Guild top number 13. But we're still absolutely gapping them. Souls wise, we're gapping them. They have 170 trillion souls. We have 450 trillion. Essence, I think we're like doubling their essence, a little over double. And then we have like over 150 rebirths, I think. Maybe not 150. But yeah, still absolutely gapping his guild. You'll love to see it. And in today's video, I'm going to be focusing some upgrades that are going to help us build the lead on guild top. So first things first, let's go ahead and spend all of our currencies right here. If I take a look, I did upgrade flash off camera. I believe we have it fully maxed out, and I have myself a nice flash crystal right here. The only thing is, bro, flash is such a low percentage chance to proc that I don't actually know if it's worth using crystals on this thing. Because if I take a look, it's a 0.03% chance to proc, which is insanely rare. And if I add this crystal, what does it go up to? 0.037. Bro, is it worth to have a flash crystal? Somebody in the comments has to let me know. But at sword level 1000, we will unlock another slot anyway, which I think I'm going to put laser onto our sword. I'm not entirely sure just yet, and I accidentally hit the hotkey to upgrade my sword. Now all of the mobs are gone from the zone. So we're gonna start progressing, start working on rebirths for guild top in today's episode, because now I am kind of far behind whenever it comes to rebirths. Haven't rebirthed in like a day and a half, but with all of these new enchants, I really feel like I can catch right back up. But yeah, every single enchant in the souls department is fully maxed out now and fully upgraded. Now I think I just want to prestige laser as much as possible. Oh, this is already rebirth 60. I actually can't prestige that. Okay, so what's the next best enchant to go ahead and prestige here? Maybe slime bunny? I guess we can get a couple prestiges of this. It's relatively cheap actually. Just spam that up. Boom. That is the max out prestige, and it got super expensive at some point because we're down to 60 trillion souls. All right, might have been a bit of a toss right there. Let's get a couple prestiges of rain, at least like 4. I think 4 is a good amount. We'll come back to warden guard, get like 4 prestiges of this. Zap can't wait, can you prestige zap? All right, the freaking beacon spawned in for a quick second right there and then disappeared. Infection, get a couple prestiges of this, and that is relatively expensive now. Snowstorm, get a prestige or 2 of that. I'm just prestiging every single enchant to make the best possible sword. This one is 5 trillion for 1 prestige. Black hole is a very good enchant. Let's get 2 prestiges of that. Bird attack, can't prestige it. Turret, cannot prestige it. And then flash, of course, you cannot prestige either. So this is what the sword is looking like. We have a decent amount of prestiges now. I just need to go ahead and rebirth so we can keep prestiging laser, because laser is the best enchant for currencies. And on G top, that's what I'm focusing on in today's episode. We're 9th place in souls and then 9th place in essence. I want to be making the most amount of currencies possible to try and keep number 9 for us, or maybe even get to the 8th place. And now 10 trillion essence. What are we gonna upgrade here? I have no clue, because I feel like you can't prestige a lot of these enchants. But wait, oh, we have a couple of enchants that we haven't upgraded. We have shadow, chance to spawn 8x shadow heroes to help surround and kill your mob. Let's max this out for 3 trillion essence. Jesus Christ. And let's see if we can get it to proc real quick. I think it's like relatively common. 0.4% isn't bad, because the final enchant is the Thanos enchant, and I swear I have never actually seen that thing work. I think it's a brand new enchant to me, so I definitely want to show that off in today's video. And there we go. Here is the shadow enchant that is proc. Literally just 8 shadows all across the freaking mob that you were hitting. It'll do mass damage once you have a decent sword. So that is that enchant. Now let's take a look at Thanos. Again, I have never seen this enchant actually work. The description says summon Thanos in the middle of your zone to 1000x your damage to half the mobs in your zone. Basically like a Thanos snap, right? So let me actually smack this mob that's closer towards the middle, because I want to see when Thanos spawns in. I don't know what he looks like. This is the villager. That is not Thanos. That is, what enchant is that? I forget. I think it is turret. The proc rate of Thanos is a 0.2%, so it's not like super common, but it shouldn't be all that rare. Oh, I see him, bro. It's legit Thanos. I don't know like when he snaps. Maybe I need to enable particles or something, but that's the Thanos enchant. I will just for right now enable it. Enchant particles and then mob damage enabled. Just look at how quickly my frames drop. This is insane. I'm not going to be able to see Thanos actually work, even if he does work. Oh yeah, never mind, dude. Slash toggle, turn this stuff back off. We have the enchant. I did see him spawn, so I know that it works. It's just we need to go ahead, upgrade our sword right here, and then we once again start doing mass damage. But there's also some other upgrades that I want to max out in today's intro clip, and that is going to be our guild upgrades. I want to make sure we beat heroic this season, dude. If we somehow lose to heroic, I mean the whole season is down bad, because the original goal was to try and comp and place top 5 on dungeons, and I've told you guys dungeons is the hardest thing to comp. I don't think it's unfortunately gonna happen, but who knows? We'll see. Let's go ahead and do /G upgrades right here, and we already have our enchant boost fully maxed out, giving us a 3% extra multiplier, and then essence right here. We can go ahead, max this out, because I have 8.3 million shards on me. I don't know how much it takes to max this thing out, but yeah, we definitely have enough. Essence is going to be fully maxed out for the guild, so every single player on our guild is now going to be making more essence, which in return is going to help us on G top for the essence trophies. Now let's go ahead and also max out souls, and I think we'll be good. I'm gonna have a bunch of shards left over. Boom, every single guild upgrade that like is important is fully maxed out. We have hero resurrection at 60 out of 1,000, a 0.00% chance to resurrect your heroes. How do you get a 0 or a 0.01? How many levels do you need to apply here? All right, this upgrade is looking like a scam, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then mob rarity I think is like kind of a mid upgrade. I don't think mob rarities actually matter, but I'll dump dump a couple more shards into this. I'll get it to like level 71, and then battlegrounds. We don't do any battlegrounds here. So actually dump the rest into mob rarity and we will max it out. Bang. There we go. Guild upgrades all fully done. Again, that's going to help everybody on the guild make more souls and more essence. So hopefully that can help us out on G-top as well. Now, I have 6 million shards left over that I could use for sword attributes, but I think I'm going to try and max out my heroes. Heroes are so useful for doing damage and like proccing enchants and all that stuff. So I want to see if we can max out regeneration on every single hero. I just know it gets insanely expensive. So I don't know if we have enough exactly, but I think we do. Bang, this is the last one and we still have 4.7 million shards. So actually, let's go ahead and invest into the next most expensive one, which is going to be swings. We're going to try and get this to level 50 on every single hero as well, but they will already be regenerating as fast as they possibly can. And then we don't have to invest on swings on the Grand Warden because it just boosts your other heroes. It doesn't actually swing. So now we're moving on to health. Gonna try and get this to level 50 on every single hero as well. And I believe I already maxed out speed on all of my heroes in the last episode. Yeah, already 50 out of 50. And wow, just like that, we got a bunch of upgrades to our heroes. And I still have 2 million shards left over. I guess we'll go ahead and use this on our AFK mob upgrades. I've already upgraded it a little bit off camera, but now we're gonna dump everything into demon. Okay, this should use the rest of our shards, I'm gonna assume, because it gets so expensive. We're so close to maxing it out. Oh my god, wait, we maxed out demon, but that again did take all of our shards. Now we have 21,000, which means we're dirt poor. But that was actually crazy, dude. Massive upgrades in today's clip. And we have also just unlocked the end zone, I think, for the first time. So before we go ahead and rebirth, let me go ahead and buy as many of these companions as we can, and then we'll go ahead and dip on out of here. Oh my god, that reminds me. Wait, we have even more upgrades. If I look at my companion storage, companion upgrades, let's make sure. Well, wait. Oh my god, I almost maxed these out actually, but let's go ahead and max these out right now. We have about 1 trillion essence, which should be more than enough to fully max out our companions right here. Yeah, this is actually insanely cheap, to be honest. Boom, our companion upgrades fully maxed out. And now that also reminds me, let's take a look at our pet upgrades. We will max all of this out as well. So many upgrades in today's clip, guys. I am officially going to try to be like playing for guild top because I already have a maxed out sword. And you guys know I got that personal vendetta against Heroic Cell or Heroics Guild, whatever. I want to make sure we stay ahead of them and actually beat them this season. So we're going to be grinding out a bunch of rebirths in today's episode. And yeah, just stacking our rebirth trophy lead, hopefully. If we could get to like 7th place, how many? 7th place in rebirths is only at 311. We're at 304. I can easily get us over that hump. This is just going to be like a quick little intro. I'm not grinding a ton just yet because I do have a dinner to go to. But after that, I'm back on the PC. Oh, I will have to go to the gym. But after that, we're fully grinding. And these heroes are going absolutely nuts at the moment. Oh, wait, there is a sword power up. Boom. Just scoop that real quick. I do want to try and get to sword level 1,000 in today's video as well so I can apply another crystal because that laser crystal is going to help us so much on G-top. I just actually need to pull a good laser crystal as well. Is there? Oh, there's actually a pretty good one on AH, but for 1 million shards, bro, what are we smoking? Crack? I might ask my guild members and see if anybody has an extra laser crystal that they are not using that I can apply to my sword. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this intro clip. I'm going to go ahead, take a cut. Like I said, I do have a dinner to go to, so I'll be grinding some rebirths off camera and stuff, and I'll bring you guys back whenever I have like an important update clip, I guess. And yeah, I can already rebirth again. Jesus Christ. Flying through this stuff, I'm just investing back into the damage because we maxed out our enchant rebirth upgrades. So yeah, I'm going to take a cut. I'll see you guys in 1 second. All right, guys, we are back and we have been absolutely grinding. I have massive updates. So we are officially on the 2nd page of zones. I am currently on this one right here, the castle zone. And that means we also unlock tier 2 candles and tier 2 recipes. And if you guys can't tell by all of the lucky blocks in my inventory, we have been absolutely farming, okay? So I'm about to open up all of these lucky blocks right now and we are praying for as many totem boxes as possible. We're also sword level 1300, so we have to add like another crystal to our sword. We have a bunch of souls, a bunch of essence, a bunch of shards, and a brand new content update just dropped as well. So let's hop straight into it. We have a lot of things we need to do. Let me start off by opening up all of these lucky blocks. We did get 1 tier 2 totem box so far. I don't know what lucky blocks are rare or what is what, dude. I'm just spamming these open. We got a couple more totem boxes. We had 2 tier 4s, okay, and a start of the world loot box. Obviously, tier 4s are the best ones you could possibly get. it. And guys, my totems absolutely suck. So if I can get upgrades on those, that would be massive for the series. And we just pulled a Steve loot box as well. All right. Yo, these lucky blocks are actually going pretty crazy. Bang. Open up all of them. We have 5 tier 2s, 3 tier 4s, and 2 tier 3s. We're going to be getting some upgrades no matter what in today's clip. But also, PV1, look at all of the candles that I have as well. I'm telling you guys, we went on a fat grinding spree. So I think red are the rarest ones. So let's just grab all of these. And I think I'm just going to make totem boxes. So now if we walk over here and click this crafting bench, we can now craft tier 2 totem boxes because we've unlocked the second page of zones. So I'm going to spam these up because we are getting some upgrades in this clip no matter what. And actually, we're kind of crafting a lot of these things. All right, we have 14 boxes. Maybe I switch over to some more totem skins. I didn't realize we were going to get that many totem boxes. Oh my God. And I think we can only craft one more and we might be broke. Yeah, we are out of the red candles, but we just crafted so many things. So now let's open up all of these tier 2 totem boxes real quick. And we're probably just going to like merge these into tier 3s, hopefully, if we can get enough, obviously. So for right now, let's unequip all of our current totems just so we can merge all of them. So totem merging, I think we're going to try and start off with some essence totems, but we need tier 2s. Boom, that's a tier 2 right there. And then another tier 2. This is going to merge into a tier 3 essence totem. I don't know where the hell it went though. All right, it's right here, a 1.80x, which is actually worse than our tier 2 because we have it at level 30. All right. Kind of unfortunate, but now we can also make a tier 3 soul totem. Bang. Hopefully this one was actually decent. Where the hell did it go, bro? All right. 2.19x on the soul totem. That's not horrible. We can also make a tier 3 money totem. Let's go ahead and get that done. Bang. A 2.25x. We take it. So now we're going to move on to the tier 3 totem boxes. We only have 3 of these and then 3 tier 4s. So we'll open these ones a little bit slower. An essence totem. Wait. No, we're out of tier 1s. We didn't need that at all, actually. A tier 2 souls. I think this might be able to be enough to make another tier 3, which means we can make a tier 4. So bang, totem merging right here. Merge all of these tier 2s. And oh, hold on. I think I may have lied, actually. We need one more tier 3 soul totem. I am an idiot. All right, well, let's open this up. Maybe we'll get it right here. We got a tier 2 money. Now we're moving on to the best boxes available, the tier 4s. Please let me win something decent, bro. Tier 3 essence totem. Okay, that means we can make a tier 4, right? Let's merge these. That's tier 3, and then totems, tier 3, and tier 3. Our first tier 4 totem is going to be a 2.96x essence totem. That is actually really good. Can I please pull a better enchant totem, bro? Because mine absolutely suck. Enchant totem, tier 2. All right. It's not a big upgrade, but it's an upgrade. So we'll take it. And then final one, we got a tier 3 soul totem, which is going to be enough to craft ourselves a tier 4. Bang. What did we get? A 3.34x. All right. Honestly, we didn't get like the best possible upgrades, but we still got some pretty good ones. A tier 2 enchant totem is definitely better than the tier 1 I was rocking with a 0.05x. Now we have a 0.32. Also, massive upgrade to our money totem as well. Bang. This is what all of the new totems are looking like. They're still not the best, but they're, like I said, upgrades. Now let's also rip open all 7 of these totem skin boxes right here, and then we have to re-equip all of our skins. Okay, this is everything we're rocking with right there for the totems. I think I have everything done. Now it is time to move on to the brand new update that has just dropped. So obviously we have a brand new bundle with a brand new set that has just dropped, but they have also released the brand new enchant pet, which is going to be huge to win, and there's legendary lucky blocks now as well. But the main content update that has dropped is something brand new. It's called Enchant Awakening. Enchant Awakening is a new feature for you to use your hard-earned currencies on. Once you max out the enchant, you can upgrade the awakened version, which is a buffed type of the enchant. In order to trigger the awakened effect, the base enchant must first activate, then the awakened version will have a chance to proc instead. So there are 4 awakened enchants, and that is going to be Flash, Nuke, Mirror, and Piggy Bank. All of these with massive buffs. So I have no clue how to actually, oh, it's right here. So Awoken Flash Enchant. Awakening an enchant transforms it into a significantly stronger version, which becomes available once the original enchant is fully upgraded. So click here to upgrade the Awaken enchant. The price is 1 trillion souls. Clearly I have that. Bang. It's actually relatively cheap. Oh, it gets expensive as hell. All right, I see what's going on here. So we have now gotten the awoken version of the Flash enchant to level 3. There are some other ones, so I don't want to spend all of it on Flash. There's Nuke, and then Nuke, instead of 1 TNT spawning on each mob, it spawns 5 on each mob with the awakened version. So let's upgrade this a little bit, and then it's going to be Mirror and Piggy Bank. So Piggy Bank, instead of a 5x money multiplier, if the awakened version procs, you get a 50x money multiplier, which is ridiculous. And bang, we actually got that to level 5, and then let's also get Mirror because Mirror is really good. For Mirror, it's going to spawn 3 clones instead of 1 clone. Again, absolutely a massive, massive upgrade. So that is actually a really cool content update. It just gives you more things to save for. But right now, I do want to try and prestige Laser. Rebirth 90 already. Boom. That's prestige 9 out of 10. And not to mention, we are rebirth level 99 as well. So we have been absolutely grinding and putting in work. I am going to hit rebirth level 100 in this clip. And look at this sword, by the way, bro. What the hell is this? It looks like a hoe. Does it not? It's called a blueberry something, I think. Swords, if I come over here. It's this right here. A blueberry scythe sword. It just looks like a hoe to me. And it looks fairly weird, but it does a ton of damage. So, I mean, I guess. And there is a 97% laser boost crystal in here for 1.5 million shards that I am going to buy. 1.5 million is a tax, but I don't have the lucky block skin equipped, so I have no tier 4 crystal boxes. And we are going to apply this brand new laser crystal to our sword right now because we unlocked an extra slot. And at level 1500, we will unlock another one. But yeah, we definitely want a laser crystal to be making the most amount of currencies possible for G top. And then now these brand new awakened upgrades. I don't even know how to say it. But also slash pass, they did add some brand new tiers, which is really nice because I maxed out my pass fully. We have all of these rewards to go ahead and claim real quick. And out of these, if we could pull some enchanted pet boxes, you do have a really small chance to just win an enchanted pet that way. So slash pet, let me make sure my pet box luck is maxed. Okay, yeah, it is the maxed out level. Open up all 50, and then did we win an enchant pet? I highly doubt it. Oh my god, we did! Wow. So even if we don't win it from the bundle, we still have one right here. That is actually an insane pull. Before this season, guys, I do really want to try and make it to the farthest zones that I've ever made it to, because I don't think I've made it past the fairy zone ever. Like, I don't think I've actually seen pirate. I don't think I've seen alien. And then obviously there's a 3rd page and now even a 4th page. So I am trying to grind as much as possible to just make this the best season of dungeons I've ever played. But anyways, we do have 240 trillion souls left over. I think I just want to keep prestiging enchants. At rebirth level 100, we'll be able to max prestige the laser enchant, which is huge. So let's go ahead and grab that rebirth level 100 right now. Bang. We are a really high rebirth, bro. And now if we take a look at our sword, we should be able to prestige laser. Bang. Prestige level 10 out of 10 on laser. I think our sword is looking pretty insane at the moment. So now with the remaining currency, again, I do still want to prestige like damage enchants to help like progress as fast as possible. And I think meteor is like really good. I think it does a pretty decent amount of damage. Phantom swarm, should we try and max this out? Boom, we're out of essence. All right, but Phantom Swarm is like level prestige or prestige level 11 out of 12. So either way, I would say we're still cooking. We have 77 trillion souls left over. Did we use it on like rain? I think we'll do a little bit of rain, maybe a little bit of like, oh wait, maybe a little bit of snowstorm perhaps. Bang, couple levels of that. And then zombie apocalypse. Oh yeah, we should have actually been upgrading this instead. We should have spam upgraded it. Oh, awoken enchant activated. You have gained a 50x money multiplier from the piggy bank enchant. See, that is insane. It's going to help you progress a lot faster, especially if it procs whenever you're at your higher zones, because clearly I could just fly through that zone anyway, so it didn't help me too much. But if a 50x procs on like one of the final stages, that is going to help me so much. And it activated again. This thing is actually proccing pretty often. Oh, I think I'm lagging. Did my internet just die, bro? Okay, internet is back. I think we did just get cooked right there for a second. That was kind of weird, but it's all good. We're still flying through all the progression, bro. And we did actually just get a boss to spawn as well. Let's go ahead. Boom. Smoked him. 3 special pet stats. Not great. Let's go ahead and get this kill and then rank up to a zone that we can't kill the mobs, because now I want to open up one of the brand new bundles and see if we get any amount of luck for this for the new set. So right here, it's going to be the spring bundle. It's going to come with 7 blossom loot boxes, and it comes with tier 4 totem boxes. Oh my god, wait, that's huge. Okay, bang. We finally bought it. Server is lagging a little bit. I think everybody is going crazy with the new loot boxes. Also, I did just see almost a 1 billion soul proc out of the laser enchant. Oh, wait, there is a billion right here. That is nuts, bro. Let me open up these tier 4 totem boxes real quick first, just to see if we win anything like decent. We got another tier 3 essence, a tier 4 pass. We don't really care about that. Another tier 3 essence, a tier 4 essence, and then a tier 3 tool totem. The tool totem isn't that important anymore. And unfortunately, none of these essence totems are better than the one that we currently have. So that was the only upgrade. But now, moving on to the brand new blossom loot boxes. Let's see if if we can get lucky and just pull a set in today's episode. Obviously, I will take the enchant pet out of this as well because it's like an enchanted enchant pet and the server is lagging like crazy, bro. So we might just get spoiled. They're all gonna open at once. What the hell did we just win, bro? We got 50 sword perk rolls. The Inferno skin. Oh, wait, that's a set skin. That's not the actual set, but that is the best set on the server, and we got a free loot box back. Okay, that was actually pretty solid. The brand new Inferno skin, equip that immediately. We will be using you in a second. Let's keep it moving. Another 3 loot boxes placed down, and we can actually see these ones open up because the server isn't lagging. Beautiful. We got an enchant pet, a flamethrower, and then a premium pass. All right, at least we did get the enchanted tier enchant pet. Final 2 loot boxes right here. We might not win the set in today's episode, but that's fine. Final 2. What are we pulling, bro? Please give me the set skin, booster skin, and another Inferno skin. Inferno is the best skin out now, but I already had one. It's whatever. We will try for the set in a future episode. All right, we're gonna go ahead, upgrade everything. The brand new enchant pet has been acquired, which is still huge for the series. Look at all of these books of experience I have, bro. We're gonna max out the level of this thing immediately real quick. So boom, max out level. Now let's go ahead and obviously get some pet traits and some pet stats on it. We got buff 3. Do I just want to go for God 1? We have 255 rolls here. I say we just kind of go for it until we get low. Okay, we're already down to 118 tickets. I've won buff 3 like 10 times, bro. I'm just going to keep it. And bang. S. Oh my God, bro. S is across the board. I didn't even see the triple S in experience, but that's a pretty solid enchant pet right there, if I do say so myself. So bang, we're going to equip this brand new pet. This is going to help us progress even faster, and it's also going to be making us a lot more currency because clearly we're going to be proccing more enchants. Even though we didn't win the brand new set, we can still equip the new Inferno skin, which should be the best skin in the game. Wait, my armor didn't change. There we go. That was a little odd. And now we have the brand new Inferno skin equipped. You guys can see the red little details in it. Best set skin on the server, but that's gonna go ahead and do it for today's episode. All right, next video we're gonna continue to keep grinding. Obviously, like I said, I want to try and make this season of dungeons the best season I have ever played, which means I want to keep progressing through the rebirths. We made it to rebirth level 100 in today's episode. I would say that's not too bad. Massive content updates just happened as well. So if you guys do want to come check out the server, please consider using my custom IP. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, sub if you guys are new, all of that stuff. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode of the Dungeons series.